Hi, I'm Steve Duval from Thor Motor Coach. I appreciate you being with us today. You know, there comes a point in all of our lives, and it doesn't matter what the trigger is, but we say to ourselves, you know what? I have worked hard my entire life. I want something nice. I want to see the world, and I want to do it in luxury and style. Then you have come to the right place. This is the 2023 Delano 24TT. It is oozing with Mercedes luxury, and we have this outfitted and looking fantastic for all your adventures. We are going to walk you through everything front to back, in and out. The first thing you need to do is get this wall out of the way. Open this up. I have it closed right now, and I know it's not a glamour shot as you see half the wall. The point here is to show you when you are traveling in your 24TT, you can access the bathroom, you can access your refrigerator, you can access the kitchen, and then when you put this slide wall out, you are opening up a world of excitement. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do that right here with Rapid Camp Plus. And as the slide goes out, we're going to talk about all of the great features. So you go ahead now. Remember, your engine needs to be on. Your parking brake needs to be set, and it's a handbrake. And what's nice, and when we walk around, I'll show you, the handbrake actually lowers without disengaging the handbrake. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit extend. Engine is on, parking brake is on. We hit extend and the slide goes out. Now, as the slide goes out, I'm going to talk about some of the features and functions of Rapid Camp. On your home screen, you can control your lights, check your tank levels, turn on your water pump, turn on the heating pads for the tanks. You can also check the battery voltage in your house and your chassis battery, and you have quick access to your auto gen start. The next button down is going to be a little lightning bolt. Those are the triggers for your auto gen start. You can set the triggers to voltage or HVAC. You can set your quiet time. And if you notice in the lower corner here, it says go power. Boom, tap that. And now you can check on your 100 watts of solar charging. If you want to add more panels, you can do that. 100 comes standard, and you can check that with go power. Third button down going to be our lights. Right from here, you can turn them all on or off. If there's an arrow, you can dim them. And the next button down is a thermometer and a little fan. Yes, you're right, climate and fans. Real easy to check. You can turn on your air conditioner, you can turn on your furnace, you can set it to auto, you can turn on the fans. Your Delano 24TT has a fan in the kitchen and in the bath. The next button down, right where we were, slides. This is how you extend and retract your slide, and you have an awning right up top we'll put out when we set up camp. And because the engine is running right now, there's a little lock. It is a safety feature. You cannot put your awning out when the engine is running. So we will turn the Delano off when we go outside. And finally, the last button down is for settings. This is where you connect to the mobile app. You can connect it to your phone, and you just type in the pin. It's real easy to set up, and then you can adjust your screen brightness, adjust the time, a couple of other features, the switch strength. There are little remote panels in here, so that will tell you what the battery strength is in there. So a lot of great features with Rapid Camp Plus. Two more features I want to point out while I'm in the stepwell. Right here, this is going to be your Bluetooth Coach radio system. It's a DVD player, it's a radio, you have Bluetooth on it, you can set it to pipe in your favorite playlist. Great features here on your Bluetooth Coach radio system. And this Delano right here is equipped with the optional diesel generator. This is where you're going to start that. The standard generator is a propane generator, 4,000 watt propane generator. This is the optional diesel generator, 3,200 watts, which will power everything in your Delano when you are traveling. Right now, we are going to take a walk through this amazing cabin. We're going to talk about the new colors for 2023. What we are in right now, brand new decor. This is called Snow Leopard. I like the way this looks. I think these are really, really nice. I love the colors on this pillow and on the bedspread and on the valances. Very nice look to the Snow Leopard decor, and this wood is luxury gray. You have another option. The wood would be Miami Modern, and gray cashmere would be the decor. Now, as we talk about these cabinets, these are Technoform cabinets from Italy. Technoform's been around for more than 50 years. They specialize in the marine and RV industry. So these are very, very durable. They're very, very light. They are made to withstand the heat, the moisture, the humidity that comes with whether you are out boating or whether you are out in your RV. Nice soft closed hinges on these, a lot of storage in all of the cabinets, and we will go through all of the storage here as we walk through our Delano 24TT. Starting right up over here, large and in charge. You have your Dream dinette. This is a 76-inch dinette. Right back here, you do have a safety tether, so if you are traveling with a car seat, you can go ahead and tether that down nice and secure. 76-inch dinette here in your 24TT. Very comfortable. You have backrest. Let's move this pillow. You know, I mean, we'll just set this right here. And look, and now you can sit. You can look out the window there. It's and I'm about just over 6 foot, 6 foot, 1/2 inch, according to the Department of Transportation. I can sit back here very, very comfortably. The dinette has built-in wireless charging. So if your phone supports wireless charging, you can just take it out. You can set it right here and beep, you are now charging. If you do not have wireless charging, there's a little tab and you have USB-A and USB-C ports underneath. You have cup holders for the ride. So if you have passengers sitting here, and there are seat belts in this dinette, you can go ahead and put your drinks in here, or if you're going to, look at that, we can just put those wine glasses upside down right in there. And you have storage underneath. So a couple of large drawers right underneath. You have more storage right up above. 1, 2, 3 very large cabinets. You can fit a lot of goodies in this Delano 24TT. This turns into a sleeping area. All you have to do is grab the handle and you push down, and then you move the cushions over. Your Dream dinette is now a bed. And you simply raise it up, you lock it back into place, and now you are back into dinette mode and you straighten up your forks. On top of the charging over here, as we move up to our overhead bunk, yeah, we have an overhead bunk in here. So if you are somewhere and where you're not allowed to put the slide out, if you are staying overnight on your destination and it's a place, maybe some sort of a truck stop, or I know there are stores that allow you to set up camp and dry camp, but you can't put your slides out. The nice thing is you do have an over-the-cab bunk in here. You also have a charging net right here. You have 2 USB-A ports. You can go ahead and keep everything charged. As we work our way back, let's talk about this kitchen setup. Great kitchen setup in here because we have, again, all kinds of storage up here. All your pantry items can go right in here. Down below, you have a large cabinet. You do have a wastebasket. Do have an extra filter for your whole home filtration system. We're going to talk about that when we go outside. Close them up. Nice counter space in here. And what's great about this is if you need more counter space, this sink cover right here, we'll go ahead and move our soap. We'll move our peppers and our Chipotle lime shrimp burgers recipe. Just like that, now you have this large single bowl sink. And again, you need more counter space. You just take and you move everything right back, and now you have the counter space you need. Right over here, a great addition for 2023, more charging. So if you don't want to use the old print cookbook, you want something online, first of all, you charge your device with the wireless charger there. Then when it's charged, or if you don't want to wait, pop this up. Use it as an e-cookbook. You have USB-C, USB-A, and 2 GFCI protected 110-volt outlets here. You have a 2-burner gas cooktop, electric ignition. You just turn it to light, press the button, and it will light when your propane is on. We will show you how to turn your propane on when you go outside. Important to note on this, it does have a cover. To put the cover down, you lift it up, and then you put it down. It is a nice glass cover. You have nice lighting over here controlled by a switch. You have a number of switches right under here. So you can turn on the under the cabinet lights. You can turn on the light here, or the last switch turns on the lighting right up above. Let's turn them all on. Now we have the lighting above the cabinets. We have the lighting here. We have the lighting under the cabinets, and we have down below our convection microwave. This is going to do everything you need an oven to do. It will cook, it will bake, it works like an air fryer as it circulates the hot air around. All you have to do is hit the convect button. If you'd rather just make a potato, heat up a beverage, a dinner plate, cake, pizza, there are shortcuts on here, so this is a great feature to have. It's not going to heat up your Delano. It is your convection microwave. We do have another drawer down below, and you'll find the remote for your TV. Yes, you have entertainment in here. You have a TV right up above the door. So if you would like to watch your favorite shows, stream your favorite shows, you can do that. You can take and hook up a streaming device if you're traveling with kids. Maybe it's a gaming console. Play games, stream, whatever, whether you are on the road or whether you are dry camping or even when you're set up at camp, because your Delano is equipped with the WineGuard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. All you have to do is get a data plan. You can either get the data plan through WineGuard, you can get the data plan through your favorite carrier, you insert the SIM card, you log on, you go through and you set stuff up the way you want, you set your password, now you have a mobile hotspot in your 24TT. It is also a Wi-Fi extender, so when you are at the campground or maybe you're somewhere close and there's a better, less used Wi-Fi signal at maybe a restaurant somewhere, yes, you can tap into that. All you have to do is just, again, type in your password. You are set. Now you have Wi-Fi and internet everywhere you happen to travel with the WineGuard Connect. So look at all the room in here. Lots and lots of space. Again, I am just over 6 foot. In here, you have all the headroom you can need. As we move back, how about we talk about this closet here? This closet right now is full of goodies. This closet is full of goodies. We talked about seating. One more seating option, because I have props in here. You have boosters for the captain's chairs. Those swivel. I will show you a little trick when we go out. You know, I'm not even going to wait. I want to share that trick with you now because I think it's so cool. So the seats up front are power seats. They're heated seats. That will be important if you are cold weather camping, right? So what you do is you take and you turn the seat around like you see right here. And there's a pedestal table. We'll go into our forbidden closet of mystery. Pedestal table. It sets up right in between the seats there. And so you turn your seat. Maybe you turn the heater on. You get it positioned how you want. And then you take and you turn on the seat heaters. We have more goodies in here as well. I'm just going to start pulling everything out of here. I really loaded this up. All right, you do have privacy shades for the windows when you are sleeping. Remember, that makes into a bed. You have the overhead bunk, so you have privacy shades that go up in here. You have the ladder for the overhead bunk that stores in here, so it's not going to take up any room. It's nice, it collapses. And we even have clothes in here. Look at that. Bunch of shirts, we have pants, all kinds of shelves in the back for shoes, so a very, very large closet that can hold everything you need. More drawers here. Again, you have a lot of storage in your Delano. Nice flooring that is easy to clean, easy to take care of. We have our flip down bed. So as you make sure this is flipped up when you are putting your slide wall in, but you can go ahead when it is out and you flip your bed down. Now you have your bed back here. You have a lot of charging back here. Over here on this side, you have a cargo net like the one up front with a couple of USB-A's. Over here, you have a 12 volt. You have more USB ports. You also have a 110 port. So all kinds of outlets back here. You do have a TV. We talked about the controls for your Rapid Camp Plus. You do have a remote back here as well. But since you've connected it to your phone, you may just want to use that. That just snaps right back on. Let's talk about our fridge. We're looking at it right now. We do have your freezer. We do have your refrigerator down here. And what's nice about this is you can choose your mode on this refrigerator right here. You can choose auto. Are you going to run on electric? Are you going to run on propane? Just choose auto and it will automatically know what the power source is and keep all of your delicious treats nice and cold. And you can adjust the temperature right here with the snowflakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snowflakes is the coldest. 5 snowflakes. More storage right up above. Right over here is where you would take and plug in. We talked about streaming. We do have USB switcher here, or HDMI switcher here. This is where you would take and hook up the gaming console or streaming device. Cable, you can connect cable, so we will show you where to hook that up when we go outside. And we are going to enter our bathroom. This is a nice bathroom setup in here. You have a foot flush toilet in here. In your shower, which is 24 by 32, you do have on this pipe here, see how it's got a nice little blue coating? What that is the shower miser. That's another new for 2023 feature. And what's great about this is going to actually save space in your gray tank when you are dry camping, because a lot of times you stand in the shower, you turn on the water, and you have to wait for it to heat up, right? Well, with the shower miser, what happens is you turn the valve and then you turn on your hot water. Now, the water is going to recirculate, and when that valve, that pipe turns from blue to like a bluish white, what happens is that means the water is hot. And you have tankless hot water on here, and that's going to be a big benefit. So once that water is hot, you turn the valve, and now hot water comes out. You haven't filled up your gray tank with unnecessary cold water, and because it is tankless hot water, everybody gets a shower. Hey, listen, water's hot, climb on in, get cleaned up for the night. So a very nice bathroom in here. You have a vent fan in the bathroom. We showed you how to control that. And we're going to show you how to control everything from the cockpit, because this Sprinter is loaded with all the Mercedes tech and luxury you would expect. So let's sit in the driver's seat again. 3-position, memory position. These are heated seats as well. You have a lot happening here in the gauge cluster here. You have an incredible menu. You have touch pads on each side. You have on the left your cruise control, and then you go through and you can go through trip meters or different drive assist functions, a little navigation shortcut, some entertainment features. Most of your entertainment features are going to be controlled either on the main screen we'll get to, or through the right thumb pad and steering wheel controls. You have paddle shifters here, which is perfect when you want to shift yourself when you put the hammer down. This is a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, 188 horsepower, and you have 325 pound-feet of torque. What's nice about the way Mercedes set this up is that torque curve, because it kicks in at 1400 RPM, which is right above an idle. So the power is going to be there when you are getting on an on-ramp onto a highway, or you're passing up a slower moving vehicle. And because you have 7 speeds that you can go ahead and paddle shift here, you're going to get better fuel economy. You're going to get a quieter ride as well. And because it's a Mercedes, it is packed. Absolutely packed with safety features. We're talking adaptive cruise control, active braking assist, attention assist, lane keeping. You have traffic sign assist, a wet wiper system where the wiper fluid actually shoots out of the wiper itself instead of jets on the hood. It really cleans your window nice. You have emergency call, and massive, massive amounts of dash storage. You have cup holders everywhere you can look. In the center, you have this console here where you have USB-C ports. You can take and put your phone in here. This is wireless charging. So you can connect your phone to your infotainment center. Your phone will stay charged, and you will not look at your phone, which you're not supposed to do when you are driving, and all the information will come through your infotainment center. Let's walk through this real quick, because this is loaded with all of the goodies. 10.25-inch touchscreen. It is voice activated. You have navigation. You can scroll through any options such as your navigation. You have radio. You have Sirius XM satellite radio. You have all the info you need about your vehicle right here. So this is a great way to get the infotainment you want when you're on the road, and to get all of the information you need about your Delano. So that is the infotainment center. You have hard buttons down below if you'd like to take and use the hard buttons instead of the touch screen. Down below that, your HVAC controls as well as your hazard lights. And up above, one of my favorite features, which is we've added this for 2023, this nice big mirror. What's great about this is it's connected to your backup camera. So this is on all the time. Whatever is behind you will show up here, which is great when you are towing or you're making a lane change. And then up above that, we have a button for the power sky shade. You can extend or retract that depending on how much natural light you want in. So a lot of great features inside your Delano 24 TT, and there are a lot of great features outside. So what we're going to do now, because it is still running and the parking brake is set, and it just makes it easier for us to walk around and show you all the features, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this wall slide in. Remember how to do that? We go to the slides and then we hit retract, and that slide will come in. So every once in a while, you'll do things like I just did. And I could pretend that I staged it, but I didn't because I simply forgot, and that will happen to you. Remember we talked about flipping this bed up? So you flip the bed up, but what happened? I stopped hitting retract, right? So that is gonna happen time and time again. You're gonna forget something, or something is gonna fall on the floor, and over time after you do that, the motors on the slide walls may get out of sync. There is a real easy way to fix that. So just keep holding the button down and bring that wall in as you would normally. And what you're going to want to do is listen for the sounds at the end, and that will be the motors saying, hey, we're done, but you're not quite done yet. You're going to want to sync them up as we watch the slide wall come into the shot. I know it's roomy. It's really roomy when it's open. Okay, so we retracted it. What you want to do now is take and start on the opposite side. So that would be extend. It's 6 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sound was the motor syncing back up. It's just that easy to get those motors back in sync if your wall starts to go out just a little wonky. A lot of great features outside this Delano. Let's head outside and start the tour. First thing I want to show you as we head outside, the new colors of paint. We showed you the new interior. Let's take a look at the new exterior. The one you see behind me, this is Smoky Mountain. We have a fabulous blue color. That is called Blue Ridge. And finally, we have Tempe. 3 colors of magnificent full body paint. This is a Sickens full body paint. What that means is it is a high quality paint that is used in a lot of high-end automobiles. It never fully cures. This is going to be very, very durable. And because it never fully cures, you're not going to get those spider webs. This will last you a lifetime. As we start up front, I want to take and talk about our occupant and cargo carrying capacity. Everybody always asks, what's the OCC on that? And it is 950 pounds, and this 24 TT comes in at 24 feet 9 inches. We will talk about towing as we walk around to the back. As we walk down the side here, let's talk about storage, because you have quite a bit of storage, a lot of it on the other side. Very large bay, 31.9 cubic feet of storage. We got our camping chairs in here. Each bay has its own light. You can control that through Rapid Camp Plus. Right up top, some 110 outlets. So let's set the scene. We got our camping chairs, we have an outlet, and we have an awning. So what do you say we put our awning out? Go ahead, use Rapid Camp Plus. Set up your chairs, you press the button, one touch awning, your awning is now out. And what's nice is there are wind sensors in your awning, so in the event the weather would get weathery, right? You get a gust of wind, storms blowing in, and you're doing some other things, and you don't have time to put in the awning right away, that will automatically retract for you. In the event you would forget to put the awning in when you are out on an excursion, it will automatically retract for you. We do recommend that you take, before you leave for the day, go ahead and put your awning in. So we have our camp set up, the awning's out, 2-stage awning, by the way, makes a lot of nice shade here, especially for these frameless windows here. These give you a lot of great ventilation. They're top hinged here. You open them so the bottom will swing open, so you'll get some nice airflow in there. We talked about the vents. As we move on down, access port to your fridge, exhaust for your furnace, and down here, another bay. This is great for a little tool bag or whatever it is. I always like to carry a tool bag with me. You never know what you may need. A lot of times you may need to take and maybe you put bikes on the back, and what I have learned is flipping the bike upside down in the driveway and spinning the wheels like the Brady's kids doesn't fix the bike. You may actually need to do something, carry tool bags in there, maybe a shop vac and a hose for your exterior propane connection. Right there, you just plug in. Now you have the grill hooked up. Maybe it's a griddle. Maybe you are into griddling. I love cooking on a griddle. Hook it up, go ahead, cook outside, have a great time on the exterior of your Delano. As we walk around back, a couple of items of note I want to show you back here. We showed you the backup camera in the mirror. The camera is right up there. You do have a nice brake light, another window, and as we move down, we do have our hitch. And what's nice is it will tell you all the information you need there. You have a 500-pound tongue weight. This is a 5,000-pound hitch. You do have your 7-pin connector right there. And remember, when you are towing, the formula is your gross combined weight rating minus your gross vehicle weight. You subtract those, what you have left is how much you can tow with your Delano. The business end is coming up. We got storage, we got sewage, we have electric. We're going to hook up and make sure you know how to use your Delano when you get to camp. And just like we had all those props inside the closet, we have all kinds of props outside. We want to show you how to use your Delano. This isn't just going to be a highlight video. We touched on the highlights, but we are going in depth, and we're going to get you using this Delano like a pro in no time. First thing I want to point out down here when you're hooking up, this is your Nautilus system here, and a lot of great features to this. You do have an exterior shower. Right over here is where, if you want to flush your tank, you can do that here. You can turn your water pump on. You have a couple of city water connections here. You have a winterized connection or sanitized connection here. And you have these knobs. These are your key to success. What are you doing? Sanitizing? Follow the chart. Green to the left, blue down. You can also fill your tank this way. If you're dry camping, it's green down, blue to the right. Winterizing, right and left. City water, right and left. If you are filling your city water, you go ahead and you plug that in. You do have a 30-gallon freshwater tank, and you have a 38-gallon gray and a 38-gallon black tank, which we are going to drain. All you have to do is remove the cap, you hook up your sewer hose, you go ahead and you pull your black tank, and you go ahead and pull your gray tank. Just like that, you have drained your tanks. This is your wet bay, real easy to use. Up top, another storage bay. In here, we have a tool bag. We have the 30-amp shore power cord. We are going, you know what, let's just hook up shore power while we're here. We want electric in this baby, don't we? There you go. You grab your cord, you just go ahead, plug it in, twist, lock the cap into place, walk over to the receptacle, breakers off, plug in, breakers on. You now have juice. You have juice either via your 30-amp, or you can get juice when you're on the road. This is, again, the quiet diesel 3200-watt generator. This is the option. 4,000-watt propane generator comes standard. You can run your generator when you are running down the road there. Keep that AC on, keep your passengers nice and cool, or when you are dry camping, you're going to want to run your generator. Now, the diesel generator runs off your fuel tank because this is diesel, 26.4 gallons of diesel. We'll go in up front. We'll show you where. And if you are running the propane generator, your propane needs to be on, and we're going to do that. That'll be the last bay up front. Right here, another large storage bay. You do have your fresh water tank drain here, so when you are draining that, we talked about the wall coming in and out a little wonky sometimes. If there is something more than the quick reset I showed you, right down in here is a little brain for the wall. If that's flashing a code and it's laid out, you can take and follow the flashing lights and then reset it that way. One more storage bay back here I do want to show you. You can fit all your props wherever you want. Look how tall this one is. Lights, again, you have lights. What's nice about this is you do have the nice light cargo bays up here, and then down below the belt line you have the aluminum slam latch doors. So a lot of great storage on here. Here's your propane tank. You're going to need to have this filled. It is new. When you get it new, you're going to have it purged. You turn that on, and now you can go ahead and run your furnace, your exterior propane connection, and your tankless hot water. All that's out here, on off switch and a fuse, but tankless hot water on this as well. Your propane right there. And as we head inside, we've talked about your fuel fill. right there, 26.4 gallons of diesel. This also has an emergency start button on it, so in the event that your chassis battery would die, you can use your house batteries to jump start your Delano. You can spin the seats around. Remember, I talked about doing it from out here. It's easier to do it from out here. You spin it and you set it, you get it into place, and you are good to go. And you're good to go anywhere in your Delano 24 TT. I'm telling you, like I said at the beginning, you've worked hard all your life. You want something you can enjoy. You want something luxurious. You want something to take you anywhere. You got it. It's the Delano 24 TT. You can find out more information from thormotorcoach.com. I'm Steve Duval. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.
If you would like to see sales prices from the only full-line and fully authorized Thor Motor Coach dealership in the world, visit Motorhome Specialist at mhsrv.com or call 800-335-6054. Motorhome Specialist is the #1 volume-selling motorhome dealership in the world, with over $165 million in inventory to choose from, all at one central location, making it easy to fly in from anywhere in the country and then drive your new dream motor coach home. You will also enjoy the premier delivery process that can only be found at MHSRV. From the extensive pre-check and make-ready process to the only dealership performed and fully automated rain booth test in the industry, you'll see a world of difference at Motorhome Specialist. These additional detail and inspection processes are just a few of the countless steps taken here at Motorhome Specialist to help ensure that you not only receive a better selection and price, but also the unparalleled quality and service that you deserve to go along with it. So get busy living in an all-new Thor Motor Coach from Motorhome Specialist today. Why pay more? Why settle for less?